Are you looking for promotion or planning to switch your job? Are you exploring different software testing roles or planning to become a program manager? We have Sowmya today who has an experience of 16 years into IT industry. She will be helping us with all these doubts and shares a perfect work-life balance mantra. So watch the video till the end. Hi Soumya, welcome to our channel.
Hi, Meennu.
Soumya, yeah, hi. So let us begin the discussion with your journey first. What role you were in, and then how you transformed into. I know you are a person who has been into different kind of roles. So how was your journey into these roles?
Yeah, first of all, thanks for you inviting me to this channel and giving me this opportunity. So, I have started my career as a Java developer, like fresher, like in 2008, February, I have started my career and I'm into Java development. Initially, at that time, the struts was the highest thing. So, we were learning struts and we were doing some projects. It was nice experience. And then when my experience grew, when I changed my organizations, right? So the experience makes me to move the different roles. For example, as you might be knowing that I worked as a test lead, also completely different
Right.
platform comparatively with the development to test lead. But whatever opportunity I'm saying, for example, in my case, right, there are on-site opportunities for the testing more than the development. That is the reason I switched to test role, testing, test lead role. And also, I have the more domain knowledge which is required for the testing side. So my
Exactly.
management and everyone, even at the on-site client people also, they didn't reject it. Actually, they have told me to take that role. So they have they have requested me to take that role. So which I also thought that that's okay. Let's give it a try. So then I took the test lead role. I think for a couple of years. Before that, I was working as a Scrum Master for the same project. So after working for 3 to 4 years for as a Scrum Master, different roles in the same project, then I moved to test lead role, which is actually it was nice experience, completely all together. But now again, once I switch my organization, right? So again, I have changed my role back to development because when I try to search for the opportunities comparatively with the development, right? I did not find many opportunities for the testing
Okay.
role. Yeah, so that
Especially
is the
for
reason.
your experience, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So either management, most probably technical manager or the management. So that is the reason again I switched back to Java and I started again brushing up my knowledge on that. So that's how my career worked into
Okay.
different roles.
Okay. How open you were, like switching from a pure Java developer to a Scrum Master, right? So how,
Yeah.
because it is a different, I mean, completely different. So Scrum Master is more of managing people. So how easy was it for you to accept that?
Actually, it is not that much easy to be frank. Okay, so
Right.
so far I started as a junior developer. Then when I switched organization, I was like a senior developer. Then I became team lead in one of the organization. Again, suddenly when I joined the TCS, right? So suddenly people made me to work as a Scrum Master. That is like it's a forceful thing. But once I
Okay.
took that role, I didn't regret it. Actually, it was very
Mm,
nice experience and I learned so many things how to manage the people very efficiently.
right.
If you are a single developer, if you're contributing in a single way, you cannot know about the people. But when you work with a group of people, right, you'll get to know how different types of people will be there, how to handle them. If we say how, they will listen. All these things like managing the people, I will say it's actually I love to do that. So I
Right.
accepted that role. Of course, initially, definitely everything, whatever you take as a new right aspiration, everything will have some pros and cons. So I also faced
Right.
some issues, escalations from the management, the clients, and everything. But at the last, like after 3 to 6 months, I think it was very fine and it was running in a smoother way. So after that, we did not face any. Even it is because of my team as well. I really appreciate the team which I have. So it was very nice experience working as a scrum master. And later I cannot say it as a only scrum master, it's a project manager. Before you join also it was a project manager, it's a scrum master, whatever you
Right.
call. I have to do all the things. But that's a good experience, really, which is helping me now, like how to manage the
Yeah.
people and all. So that's
Yeah.
how I accepted it.
And also, I think with that, we understand the product also more, right? Because we need to understand what everyone is working on. So, with that, we also understand the product as a whole. Because individually, when we are working, we concentrate only on what we are
That
working. We
particular
don't, yeah,
module. Yeah,
we don't care much about what others are doing. So, we are into
exactly.
completing our work, right? So, I mean, yeah, that
Yes,
is
true.
also good.
Yeah, you will get to know like what all other teams are doing and how they are following the processes, especially about the product. If you are working in a single team, right, you will not be able to understand the other areas of the same product. But when you work
Right,
like with all the people, then you are good to learn about the product, which is a plus for you.
right,
Domain knowledge you will acquire out of that.
right, right. So, Samya, let's talk about promotions, right? Many of us, what we feel that if we reach so and so years of experience, we should automatically be promoted, right? Many of us have that feeling. Okay, I am 6 years of experience. I am 8 years. I should be in this role. I'm not getting the promotion. So, what is your take on promotions actually? What do they need to take that extra step? Or, yeah, what is your take?
See, I always follow the same process. Like, I don't go to the people and ask for the promotion. So far in my career,
Okay.
I never did. Because if you really deserve, they'll give. Because as in a manager position, I'm just giving right now to the
Mm-hmm.
my team, right? If you really deserve, definitely they'll get. It's not like people should not expect the auto promotion. I think majority of the companies, they have removed this auto promotion policy
Right.
as of now. Yeah, we should not have that, because if it is auto promotion is there, the people who are working hard and the people who are working little bit less, we cannot we cannot
Yeah.
give everyone. So I feel auto promotions should not be there. And also, before asking to the management, you should retrospect yourself, like, did I really did a great thing to ask for the promotion, and what additional challenges I can take if I promoted. Obviously a manager will expect a lot of things when you got promoted. It's not like a
Right.
1 year kid goes to school and learn, then and the graduation student goes to the college and learn. So there should be a difference. So what
Right.
exactly you're contributing before you're asking for the promotion. So you should be clear on that first. Whoever is asking, right, they should be clear on what exactly are they deserve or not. So that's my. And one more suggestion is,
Mm-hmm.
never discuss or never prolong the discussions with your manager or with your supervisor regarding the promotions, regarding the hikes. Because once we give the promotion list outside, definitely it will not change at any point of cost.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, because there are some conditions, if you will change the promotions also. uh, Also, if you are disappointed and as you did not get the promotion, you are just raising your voice, manager can raise 10 points, I can say. Yeah, because we all are humans, we made mistakes. I can
Right.
take one mistake. For example, you are good at coding, but you are not managing the team, or you are not
Mm.
mentoring the people based on your experience. So that is the reason I always suggest, don't go in a negative way, or don't go in a fighting mode for the promotions or the appraisal discussions. Be it in a smoother way. Really, there are a lot of opportunities exist in this world. So if you don't like it, just switch on, that's it. We do not have any, that's my suggestion, if we should not have any personal emotions towards the organization. It's
Right.
just a work relation, that's it. That's what I feel. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Even I believe in that because what I believe is whatever money we are getting, right, we need to respect that first. Leave about the
Exactly.
organization managers. We need to respect
Yeah,
that. And according to that, we need to give our service because I think everyone is getting the amount, whatever they deserve, whatever
exactly.
service they are giving, they are going to get that. They are not going to get less or more. So if you want to increase that, I feel you should be of more service. Then only we can
Correct.
increase
Yeah.
that. right?
Correct. You should
Yeah,
work hard.
that's
You should show, because I'm doing many things comparatively with the other people which are in the same level. Obviously, comparison will be there between the same experience guys. So you show me what you have worked more, so that you can freely ask the manager that I need a promotion. So my suggestion is just work hard. Don't expect the results. Definitely, if you work hard, you'll get the results. That's what my
right.
opinion.
Right. And Soumya, like talking more on this, so with managers and teams, right, we usually have a lot of politics, right? And then we say that there are some people who is like, we say they are, ye to manager ka chela hai, something like that, right?
Hmm.
Like favoritism we show. I mean, we say that managers show favoritism towards some of the people. So do you think it is really the case, or because those people are doing some extra work, they are like coming up and speaking up? So what is your take on this,
Uh,
because you have already been
I
into both the
yeah.
shoes? Yeah.
I cannot see. It's not like everybody under the same umbrella. Like for example, maybe it depends on the experience. In my experience, I never see that issue like because of favoritism, he give promotion to that particular girl
Hmm.
and boy. But I did not really come across it. And also, why you feel that the manager is favoritism towards that person? Maybe that person might be doing more work, or that person is responding more comparatively with you.
Hmm.
Then only, right? For example, 10 people are there and you're conducting some meeting. How will you for a couple of people only will respond, and always we choose those two
Right.
persons only. Okay, like by calling also, some example you have to give, always you pick those two names because they're responding. It's a user
Right.
friendly, it's not like one way communication. So in the
Right.
same way, if you are very free with your manager, I don't see it as a favoritism or something. Maybe
Yeah.
in minor, like very rarely, people might have like that, but I majorly I don't see that. That all depends
Right.
on how you communicate. If you are just sitting simply no just simply and doing the work and just handed it over, that's it. It's not like that, because we spent a lot of time with our colleagues, compare more time comparatively with our family, like almost 9 to 10 hours we spent,
Right.
that to daytime. So how you should have the rapport with your colleagues? It's not like you're just simply coming and doing some tick code and then you are just leaving. That's not the way. You have to interact
Right.
with all your teammates. I'm not saying
Right.
everybody should be your personal buddies, but at least you should have good rapport with the all the team members. Even that's what I feel, and you also know, like I have
Yeah.
a good rapport with my team members. As a lead or as a manager, I never behave like that. That's what I believe,
Right.
the policy.
Right.
Yeah.
That is very, very true. So, Samya, talking about your role as a test lead, right? So, so for someone who is wanting to change their role to testing, because I think most of the female, when they are not able to, work or give more time to their work, so they prefer moving to testing kind of role, I
Testing.
think. Yeah. So, what is your take on that, and how is the future with that?
Uh, See, taking a different role is completely depends on the person's preferences. Because, for example, I have some different preferences. Like I want financially be more strong. Maybe some other want to give more time to the family. So if you come to the development side, definitely you have to keep upgraded on the technology front, and you have to spend more time. So definitely there will be some hurdles in your personal life because of this.
Right.
But when you go to, so the at least especially for the females who wants to spend some time with their families and have kids especially, and the small
Hmm.
babies and all, for these, right, they want to I would suggest a testing is a good platform. Because manual testing is very easy. It's like a human brain, what we think, okay, this is
Right.
in a positive writing, positive negative test cases. It's not like a what do you call it? It's not very tough to do that job. And
Mm-hmm.
even automation also, if you learn Selenium nowadays, most of the companies are learning Selenium only. So
Right.
once if you learn that, we are good, they're good to have a career growth. For example, if we consider development, we are having a lot number of technologies nowadays, like
Right.
Kubernetes, Docker, everything we have to be upgraded, otherwise we'll be last in the market.
Yes.
So I would suggest, based on their personal preferences, let them choose the testing. But
Okay.
that's purely on the personal preference.
Okay. And if someone wants to move by choice, right? Okay, because if they like to test, right? So is that a good field? Like, how do you see the future with that? If someone wants to start doing the testing, because I think many people will be like, coding nahi hota hai. I mean, I don't like to code, and if they want to move to a testing field, but still be in the IT industry.
ये
Yeah.
तो पहले का बात है कि I cannot code. But
Mm,
nowadays we have lot many ways to get the code even, right? So
right.
it's not a very hard challenge, like I cannot do the coding. We should not say that. By birth itself, we did not learn anything. It's an excuse we are making by ourselves. If you are really capable of doing the coding, just be in that. But as per my experience, right, I found more opportunities for development when I compare with the testing.
Mhm,
So for example, when a person like he or she don't want to move multiple organization, they just want to be in the same organization with the same role, to by making the work life balance clear, for them testing is good platform. But who has these financial preferences, and the I want to be in an architect role, my career should be like this, like who has more aspirations, I prefer development.
okay. Okay. So, Soumya, we say testing, and then we also have a quality team, right? There is
uh,
some testing team, and then there is a team that looks at the quality as well. So, what is the difference between both of them?
Uh, Even actually, I am not sure about it, but at least as per my knowledge, uh, nowadays we can't say testing. Many of the project, they do not have the testing as separate. All
Yes.
we call them as a whoever the testing team is a separate team, means that we call it as a quality team. Okay,
Right.
so testing team, like internally, we are, as we are all following the agile methodology, we should be cross functional in all our
Right.
teams. So one person will do the testing, but the thing is, how much we do test, we cannot wear the tester hat, that's for sure. Because it's a competition between the development and the tester, always fighting. They will
Right.
bring up some issues and we always argue like this is not the issue, this is the way of expected way of working, that's how
Right.
we argue. So that is the reason it's better to have the external testing team dedicatedly. Also, like we cannot do the automation in place, we cannot implement the
Mm-hmm.
automation. In such cases, I think this quality team may come into picture, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Even I think in my experience, we do not have as such, right, the testing team or a quality team separately.
Right. Like quality, I think nowadays it's like from past couple of years it started to boom, like the term
Maybe.
quality.
Maybe I guess just my understanding is testing is like we just, for example, I have a dedicated testing team which they can test this module, particular module which I am
Right.
working, and they are responsible. Quality, when it comes to, you just need to club all the modules and how the quality is. For example, is it breaking any other modules? This kind of just a example, like having some
Mm-hmm.
minimum number of test cases to run. So maybe that might be the perspective.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think so. Coming to project manager, right? So, is a certification mandatory to move into a project manager role, or it depends on the team and organization?
See, if you're already working in the organization and you intentionally want to move as a manager in the organization itself, I don't see the certification is mandatory, because
Mhm.
they know what you are, whether you're capable of managing the people or not. Based on that only, our senior managers will assign the team to a person. and
Mm-hmm.
promoted to manager. But nowadays when you seek the opportunities outside, right,
Right.
definitely they are expecting, clearly they are writing that a PMP certification is mandatory.
Right.
So yeah, I'm not saying actually it as a mandatory, but no, for example, we both are applying for the same job. I have a experience as a manager, but you have a PMP certification. I could see that people come, organizations are selecting you because you are a PMP certified.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not seeing the
so
experience. Okay.
experience. Why? Because they just see the resume. That
Right.
is the way, first screening level. So obviously they just go through the resume and they see PMP certified. Yeah, chalo, let's select this particular candidate for the next level. They don't know
Right.
whether you are really capable of managing the people or not until they talk to you. But the initial
Right.
screening itself, if it is based on the certification, I would prefer to do it.
Okay. And how difficult it is?
It is, see, really, if I tell you, really, project manager is different, handling with the people. Okay.
Yeah.
But
On
when
the
you
ground.
come to the, exactly, when you come to the certification, right, it is different. It's a purely the terms you should know
Yeah.
if you're managing the what do you call it, the course you should do, and
Mm-hmm.
you should know some technical words. Even if you want to give the interview, you should know. For example, I'll say we all work under Scrum or Agile, okay?
Right.
But if you want to do the Scrum certification, you should know what are all the sprint ceremonies, who is the product owner, Scrum master, all these things, like very in detail level. Some technical terms you should know to give the certification. Even though we follow
Okay.
every day, but we don't see that much in detail level. So
Right.
definitely there will be, even though you're working as a manager for 10 years, definitely you have to go through some training and read some things before you give the certification.
Okay. So if we have the certification, will it impact our CTC also? What we can expect? Can we expect a higher CTC?
Higher CTC, yes, I
Like
think.
if we have it in our resume, like can we use that
Yeah,
for
yeah, that is the
negotiations?
initial, yeah, that's the initial screening, right? That is the problem. People what thinking, what people thinking is like, I have applied so many, but I did not get a single call. Why? Because nowadays people are doing so many certifications. Okay,
Everyone is doing, yeah.
everyone, yeah. So definitely others are doing and you are not doing. Definitely you will not be selected at the initial level itself, even though you are
Right.
capable. So it adds a weightage to your profile. That's for sure.
Okay.
These are not waste. So people are doing so many certifications nowadays.
Right. Okay. So, Samya, coming to switching the companies, right? So,
Hmm.
how do you feel like if people switch in 6 months or a year? Like, what do you think is the ideal time when one should change the project or switch the company or be in the same project and grow within that to higher levels? So, what is your take on that?
Um, Initially, at our time, right, when I started my career, minimum 3 years we were waiting to switch the organization. Minimum 3 years, because at the starting level, you cannot learn anything within a short span. At least minimum
Right.
2 3 years. If you work for a project from the scratch, you will understand the whole flow. Then
Yes.
that's a good switch point. You now you learn something. Let's time
Hmm.
to switch. Now when experience grows, right, so for example, like us, so we are almost into 16 to 17 years of experience. Now we will not find many opportunities. uh, Also it is not good to switch the companies frequently. We might have to settle in one organization and we have to show our talent, keep on showing the talent. But I prefer
Right.
at least minimum 2 to 3 years a person should stay in the same company. If there are so
Right.
many projects and nowadays, to be frank, right, at our time, we do not have the provision to switch the project as well. If we say we want to switch, they are not going to, they were not accepting it.
Yes.
But nowadays the employees have that liberty. They can go and tell, boss, I don't like this project, please change the project. You have that
Yeah.
liberty, so just go and use it. If you don't like the project, just switch to another project. If you don't like the
Right.
organization, what exactly you didn't like it, and what exactly you are looking for the other organization. All service based organizations are same. It
Right.
all depends
Because
on your
we might
project.
face the same problem in the other organization as well, right?
Exactly.
So first we
So
need
we
to
all think,
retrospect what we don't like.
yeah, yeah. We all
Yeah,
think that no, some companies, I don't want to take the names. Some company is very good, some company is very bad. They give lot of pressure. Nothing like that. It all depends on your project. What project you
right.
will get, how efficiently you are working. Why you are telling like I have a lot of pressure, because you are not able to handle the things within time. If you really
Yes,
you have that pressure, you just talk to your supervisor, boss, this is the time it is taking, where we are having, do retrospect yourself. I'm not
right.
saying you to work for more time, but
Yeah,
it's all up to us how we have to manage the things. That is the first thing
right,
we should learn, how to
right,
manage the things within the time.
right.
So that's what I feel. So don't
Okay.
switch the organizations just that I don't like the organization, just like I don't like the people, just like I don't like the project.
Yeah. So, Soumya, I mean, these are actually great advices. So, one last question, I think. So, for women especially, so you are a great manager, like you manage your work and family as well very perfectly. So, any suggestions you want to give so that we also take it and we also balance our, also have a perfect work-life balance? Any tips or suggestions you would give to the female viewers?
First thing, don't show your pressure or anger, anything on the kids or on the family. It will impact a lot. So once you step out of the office, that's it. Close it there only. Don't open your mind for the office work and do work at home, because it will make you very pressurized and you will show all your anger or temper on the kids or family. So once
Right.
you step out of office, that's it, nothing. You no need to take the code. That's what my suggestion, and that's what I have done for these many years. You have to, but
That's
it is, I'm
correct.
not saying that you should leave the office things. Before you step out, you should make sure everything is done, and
Right.
you step out of office.
Right.
And you have to work more hours. Don't take the time from the kids time. For example, you have some slot like 6 to 8 where you can spend time with your kids. If you have more office work, don't take that time. Let's give
Mm.
6 to 8 to the kids only. Let's wake up for some more time. For example, do your office work after 8 or after 9, after 10. You struggle yourself. Don't give your struggle to the kids, and don't spoil
Right.
the playtime and all.
Right.
And also be strong. Women are always strong, so they can do best. So be strong in all the things and be confident, be dynamic.
Right. Thank you, Soumya. Thank you for coming and giving us so many advices. I mean, it was like you are definitely a role model for all of us because the way you handle everything, the way you carry everything, you have been into multiple roles. So I think you are the one to look forward to if we want some advice. So
Sure, definitely.
yeah, and if I hope it's fine if anyone wants to connect with you personally to discuss something, I think that should be fine, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
anytime. Yeah.
yeah.
Thanks for
Any
this
last
opportunity.
advice? Yeah, any last advice you want to share which I might have missed?
No, I think I have covered almost my career experience and personal experience, everything. That's nice. If I start saying, it will be continuously going. Yeah. Thanks for that.
Okay, yeah.
Thanks for the
Thank you
opportunity.
so much, Soumya.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Have a nice day.
yeah. Have a nice day. I'm sure you enjoyed the conversation. If you liked it, consider subscribing to my channel and also share it with your friends. Thanks for watching. Bye.